Hello, my loves. How are you? Thank you again for joining us for one more edition of Velocity Virtual Book Squad. And today we have a very special edition of the book club that we want to do. As always, this broadcast is being brought to you by eChurch International. eChurch is a place where people meet God and Christians are equipped. Our book club is on every week at 12 noon, and we normally bring on a new Christian author to share with us the works that God has given them to publish. The author that we have on today has actually been a guest on our show before, but we're coming back with something new that's going to usher us into this new year of 2023. So those of you that are watching, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the share button, let someone else know that we are on, because we just want to make sure that everyone gets this great information. But before we get started, Miss Pierce, you can go ahead and share to your Facebook platform. I'm going to go ahead and share it to mine, and then we're just going to go ahead and get started to the interview. So give me just 1 second to make sure that we are shared to all of the pages that we want to be shared on. I also want to remind you all that with eChurch, you can join me every morning at 6:30 a.m. for Velocity Virtual, not for Velocity Virtual Book Squad, but for Arise with J. Danielle Taylor. And we come to you every morning at 6:30 for the next year. We will be doing the promises of God, and you don't want to miss that. So if you're an early bird on your way to work, on your way to school, or wherever it is that you would be going, please do make sure that you tune in and join us. You don't want to miss those words of encouragement. So I think I've done all of the sharing that I want to do. So let me go ahead and introduce my wonderful guest to our audience, and we're just going to start our interview. But I want to introduce the illustrious author, publisher, community activist, entrepreneur, Miss Barbara Pierce. Thank you, Barbara, so much for the interview, and welcome again to Velocity Virtual Book Squad.
Okay, I'm so glad being here, and thank you for inviting me and being a continuous support that you've been for many, many, many years. And I just want to thank you for that.
Well, thank you. And thank you for being a continual support. You know what I was thinking about this morning? I don't want to jump the gun, but when I came in here and I thought to myself, you are such a big supporter of me and what I do that you have not even seen this venue. I just told you, Barbara, this is what I'm doing. And you said, well, hey, I'm there and we'll host an event in January just to support you. So I just want to say thank you for just being that kind of support that in the blind, I got this lady's back.
That's right. That's right. You're like a daughter of mine. You know that.
Oh, well, thank
Don't
you.
tell your mother. Don't tell your mother.
I'm just going to say thank you so much then. Well, Barbara, I brought you back on today not to talk about your books, although, of course, you can mention what you do at Unique Euphony and the books that you have written. But we have collaborated on a very special event that's going to be happening in the Tri-City on January 7th. And I wanted to just talk about that a little bit, and just how you even came up with the idea, because this is something that you do monthly. So go ahead and just tell the people what you do and how you came up with this idea.
Right. So we started Unique Euphony. We had our studio before the pandemic. Of course, we kind of shut it down during the pandemic. Financially, it was a stress, but we was doing it every month, and we called it, Coffee, Canvas, and Conversation, because it's a little bit about arts, it's a little bit about writing, it's a conversation about networking, so that the authors can get out there and be exposed. And so we had it last month in a little small place, and you were invited and you came, and I was like, this is too small for this. We're going to grow bigger. So when we got together and you talked about opening up your event center, I was like, well, that's a perfect place. We got the room and everything for it, the atmosphere and everything. And so that's where we're at right now. And hopefully that we can collaborate on this continuously every month or every other month, because I think that this would be a platform for authors all over, everywhere, anywhere. And I'm just loving it. I'm excited about it, and I'm loving every minute of it. And we also have our spokesperson, not spokesperson, but our poster girl that's for the Girls Empowerment tour that we're taking this summer is going to be there. And she's going to have 2 books. And she's a two-time, and she was on your show last week, I think it was, Princess Graham.
She was.
And she would also be at this event on January the 7th. And she has 2 books out there, and she'll probably be talking a little bit about the tour, because we're so excited about this girls tour. And this is what the Unique Euphony Publishing, our proud sponsors of this tour. And so that's what we're getting ready for, because Unique Euphony is not only about publishing books, but it's community acting. And we just love what we do. We are so excited.
Great. And it is just a great thing to even be a part of. And I want to check this though. Hey Tamara, see Tamara Chandler has joined us. I think I'm seeing a little
Happy
glitching on my
birthday.
end.
Happy birthday, Tamara.
Is it her birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
All right.
All right.
Wonder version.
Yeah. I know, right? Well, listen, I wanted to ask her, Tamara, are we okay? Do you see any glitching on your end, or is the broadcast clear? We just hooked up the internet over here in the event center. I want to make sure we're getting a good signal. And if we get this go ahead from her, then we're going to keep on going. But let's get back to coffee, canvas, and conversations. So on okay, hey Victor, how are you? Clear. Thank you so much, Tamara. So on coffee, canvas, and conversations, this event is going to be held Saturday, January 7th at 10:30 a.m. You told us that Princess Graham is going to make an appearance, but what else can we expect at this event?
We expect to see our Broadway queen, Miss Broadway, be there, which is your very own baby. Oh my God, we want her there with her tiara on, okay?
Yes, she has a full crown.
She has represented the entire year, and I know her term is almost over, but I know that she has future endeavors that she's going to be doing, and we want to be there to support her. So hopefully that she's going to be there along with our Princess Graham, because these young people, that's what it's all about, us mentoring these young people, whatever they do. And Princess Graham is getting ready to travel all over the nation with this girls empowerment, and I'm hoping that we can get Michaela to do the same thing as the queen.
Awesome. And I hope so. And also, she will be competing on the 17th for the title of Miss University of West Georgia. And if she gets that title, guess what? She'll be going back to Miss Georgia in 2023.
That's what I'm talking about. It's so awesome. We're talking about girl power here, right?
Right.
And like I said, Princess Graham also is a two-time author, a dancer, a fashion designer, and she's only 16 years old. And I've been watching her since she was 10 for this last 6 years. She's doing a fantastic job, and she's going to be right there on January the 7th, so people can actually come and not only meet her about her books, but also meet her about the other things, the great things that she's about to do for 2023. So these two
are
girls
other
are
authors
out for us.
Okay, so are other authors allowed to come to this event?
Any author that has a book, and if you don't have a book and you're planning on doing a book, we want them to come also, because they can see to get into this arena is like fantastic to be in this atmosphere. It's just not any book publishing company. It's a book publishing company that does a lot of things. It's a membership, it's a family. So we do a whole lot more than just a regular book company that just puts your book out there and let you go about your business unless you have a whole lot of money to invest in marketing. We actually do the marketing for our authors.
Authors that have been a part of Velocity Virtual Book Squad, whether you're local, whether you're long distance, you can come and be a part. And so if the other authors come, what should they do? Can they bring copies of their books? What is going to be the activities for the authors?
And I'm glad that you brought that up, because if they bring books to sell, they have to be part of the vending, which means they would have to have a vending spot, and they may want to call at 706-577-3197, because they would have to get a vending spot in order to sell their books. Okay. But the other thing is that if they don't want to do vending, that's okay. Just bring your book and you'll be able to talk about your book. You can even do some inserts of your book or whatever. We want to hear about it. That's what it's all about. It's about exposing authors. So we want you to bring your book, even if it's just one book. But if you're planning on selling books, again, you have to set up vending.
Okay. And so when the authors come, they'll be able to basically get in front, talk about their books. Like you said, they can read something from it, and they can at least give us information on how we can purchase it later just at the event. They wouldn't be able to sell and collect money at the event.
That's right. Exactly. Unless they actually get a spot in there. That means they have to pay $40 for their spot. And trust me, you're going to make that back, because I know most of those books probably cost $15 and $20. So you're going to
right. So you got to do is sell a couple books.
One book to almost pay half of it. Okay. So
and you'll get that back.
That's right. So, you'll get it back.
So are there other vendor spaces that's available?
Right. Well, yes, it is. So we have international luncheon. I think this is what you're asking me. We have an international luncheon that's coming up, Ambassadors of Christ, which is on January the 28th. We also have vending there that you can call that same number to book up for there. So I'm trying to hook up these authors to go vend at all kinds of places
Mhm.
because that's where they make their money. Is they have to get out there and make it because people are not going to come to your house and buy your book. And if you don't have your own bookstore or whatever, that means you have to get out there. So if we have these vendors set up all over the city and elsewhere, that's the chance, the opportunity to sell your books.
Okay, so for at this event, because Tamara's asking the same question I was asking, are any other vendors allowed to participate if they don't have
Yes,
books
ma'am. Yes, you can
and
sell
is not an
Avon.
author?
That's right. You can sell Avon. You can sell any
Okay.
kind of essential oils, or you can sell clothing, or you can sell whatever you want. Yes, other vendors, because the funds from those vendors will support this. I can't say will support this organization as we go forward.
Okay.
Because
So,
we have to buy food and different kinds of little trinkets and stuff like that. So this would help us.
okay, so if you are a small business owner and would like to be a part of this event and come and set up, so it's basically going to be a pop up shop and a book club
That's right.
all in one at
That's
this
right.
event.
We're making it exciting. We don't just want to be at the table all bored and stuff like that. We want to make it exciting. We want you to come there as a one-stop shop. Okay, so you're promoting your book and you're able to shop at the same time. I mean, that is awesome. Okay, I can't wait. I'm gonna be shopping myself. I can't wait.
Right.
So, but yes, yes.
Now, is there going to be food, dessert? We've got coffee, canvas, and conversation. Are we just going to have coffee, or can the people that
You're
are
also
authors
going to have
come?
paintings. You're going to have paintings. You have painters that are going to be having painting that are going to be displayed around the room. And if
Okay.
you are interested in buying the paintings, then you can also do that. Or you can talk to the painters or talk to the authors. Because if you're an author and you write children books, you're looking for illustrators, you're looking for artists. And this will be the perfect time to talk to them in person if you need them. Because one of our main things that we do at Unique Youth that we're rebranding for 2023 is children books. And whether they're religious, whether they're inspiring or self-esteem or whatever, that's what we're focusing on. That was one of the reasons why we're doing this tour this summer.
Well, now you just said something that sparked my interest. Now I'm going to let out a little known fact. You know, I'm an artist also.
I know it.
So I might break out one of my pieces. I actually have two fresh canvases in my office that I was talking about that's been sitting in my office since last year that I have not touched. There's paint and paint brushes, and I may just break out a piece for you all to be able to see and to purchase. But my work is on the level of Picasso, guys. So I'm just saying, I'm saying it's going to be really good. It'll be worth it. It'll be definitely worth it. Let's see. I think I've got, is Miss Pierce sticking, or are the both of us sticking? Tamara, can you give us a little feedback? Because it looks like I may have lost her. Well, while we're waiting for her to get back online, I'm going to go ahead and do something and give you the event information for the location. This event is going to be held. I can hear you, but I can't see you, Barbara. You're frozen. This event is going to be held again on Saturday, January 7th at 10:30. Start at 10:30 a.m. It'll run about 2.5 hours. The name of it is Coffee, Canvas, and Conversation. We are inviting all authors. Yeah, Barbara's frozen. I'm going to take her out and bring her back in. We are inviting all authors to come bring your books. If you have a book, if you are interested in publishing and you just want to know um, how can you publish a book, want to get more information about becoming a published author, please do come out to this event. Again, it's Saturday, January 7th at 10:30 a.m. Coffee, Canvas, and Conversations. Okay, I think I've got it back now. Let's
Okay,
see.
we're back
I had to,
in. Yeah.
I had to take you out because you were frozen. Okay, you're back in. So I just told them where we're going to. We're getting ready to tell them where we're going to be. So we are going to be at the brand new Expand Event Center. That's 3502 Victory Drive, Suite 3, right across the street from Walmart. You got Walmart on one corner. If you go across the crosswalk, you will be at Expand Event Center. It's a row right in the back. In the front, you'll see Tax Pro and Boutique 46, which is my tax office and boutique. And right behind, there's a convenience store, another little business, and the event center is on the end. You'll see it. You cannot miss it. And Barbara, if you want to just tell them anything else that you want to tell them, I'm going to go ahead and
I
set
just
up my
I
other
just wanted to
camera.
say if you've been here as long as I have in Columbus, was the old Sunray factory, or the old
Right,
Sunray
the
used to
old
clean
Sunray
clothes
on
and stuff
Victory
like that.
Drive.
Yeah, that was back in the day.
So
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna.
yeah,
Mhm.
like I said, one of the things is that I'm very excited about this the book club, and also I'm very excited about the girls tour because it's going to tie into all this book selling and everything like this. That's what the tour is about. All the children authors are going to be going with us, and they're going to be selling their books because most of our children authors are talking about self-esteem and anti-bullying, and that's what the whole tour is about. So that means that they'll be having a chance to do book signings and sell their books, and that's a marketing tool for our authors. So if you are a children's book writer or author, this is the time to join Unique Euphony.
Awesome. I've switched to my other camera. Can you hear me though?
I can hear you, and
Okay, good
I can
deal.
see
I
the
just want to
event
show you
center.
guys, have you take a look around. This is absolutely brand new. I have not, I'm still waiting on Amazon to come and deliver my tablecloths, chair covers, and other things. But I just want to give you a raw look as we are putting the event center together. We will be officially opened January 1st. I'm going to have my first event here on the 1st of January. And then the second event for the year is actually going to be Coffee, Canvas, and Conversations. So I just want to give you guys a quick look around. We can seat 100 people here. Actually, this setup right now is for 90. We're having a Christmas party here on Saturday. So each table will seat 10 people. Now, this is how they decided to set up their front area. And also, this is a paradise for anybody who does live music, who wants live music, because we already have sound system set up. We've got electric drums. We've got a keyboard already set up. In fact, I'm going to play something for y'all in a second. But each table, again, will set up the 10 people per table. You can put privacy up to the windows if you like to. I want to see out, but I haven't put anything up there yet. But again, this is a setup for 90, and we have extra tables, of course. We can comfortably get 100 in here, but we do have extra tables because we also have outside space as well. So you can enjoy the inside and the outside. Now, back here is our serving area, and these bikes won't be here. These are part of the bikes that people have donated for our bike giveaway on this Saturday. So those will be out of here, but you still got time to donate a bike too. I just want to put in that shameless plug. But we have two wonderful, nice, brand new. Everything in here is brand new. This place is newly remodeled because, like you said, it was the old Sunway warehouse. So we're just excited to be able to bring this venue to the city of Columbus, and we're looking forward to being able to service all of the residents here with this. It's going to be competitively priced. We're going to make sure it's affordable, but that we stay within the market of what the prices for event centers are. It's a wonderful, well-lit, safe space on Victory Drive. That's what I want to put out, because there's a stigma about the South Side that's just not true. I've been over here in business for 5 years in this exact same spot on Victory Drive. I've had absolutely no break-ins, no problems whatsoever. Go ahead, Barbara.
I just have a question I want to ask you because we do a lot of events. Hey, we do a lot of events, and we're here to support you. So I want to ask you, do you have your own caterers, or do whoever rents the place out have to get their own caterers?
That's a great question. So we do have different packages that we will be offering. All of the information. Now let me back up. The event center is actually owned and hosted by our ministry, eChurch International. And this is going to be a community event center, way for us to get back to the community. So all of the information about rentals will be on echurchinternational.com website. And we will offer different packages. We will offer packages for people that just want a blank space. You don't want tables, you don't want chairs, you don't want any of our serving stuff. You got all your stuff, you just want somewhere to have it. We'll offer that package. We also have it where we can furnish the bare minimums. You bring in your own decor and your own food. And we will also have packages where you can bring in your own food, use our decor, use your own decor, use our food. We've got several different packages, so we'll be able to offer you the works.
All right. All right. Sounds good. Well, we're going to support you because, we give a lot of events. And instead of me going to rent another place, we can just come there and support you. So that sounds good. I love it. I love it.
Well, thank you so much. So, is there anything else that you want our viewers to know about Coffee Canvas and Conversations?
Just that if you're an artist, please bring your artwork, okay? And that way you can set up a vending spot. Again, it wouldn't be fair to the authors that they would have to rent a space, but you didn't have to. But if you just want to put things around and everything so people can see your artwork and then they can question you about it, you can do that. But other than that, if you have a lot of art pieces, you need to rent a space, because not only it helps us as a community, it helps you also is to make money.
Right. And I think I'm just taking off the top of my head, it's a little too far out to see what the weather is going to be like. But as we get closer to the event, I think it would be okay. We may be able to open a little bit more vending space up to the outside if we see that the weather is going to be good. So y'all pray for good weather so that we can even make this a little bit larger and better. But the public is also welcome to come. If you're not a vendor, if you're not an author, and you just want to come purchase from the vendors, if you just want to come and sit and listen, we'll have a little space set up where you can come and sit and listen to the authors and just have that moment of zen for you on that Saturday. You can come out from the community and just sit and just listen, watch, buy, solicit with the vendors here and just be a part of it that way.
And we'll also have vending set up also. Pastor Teller and myself would have vending set up. So we have plenty of things that you can shop for when you're there. I'm into the jewelry making, the custom-made costume jewelry making. And of course, Pastor have seen some of my stuff. We had it out for Michael Soul's Black Friday on last Sunday. That sounds funny, right? And so, we want you to come and just see what we have to offer. We have books. And so Unique Euphony's authors will have their books set up at our table. And so it should be really nice. And you'll be able to talk to other authors and how they got their books published. Or if you want to go somewhere else and you just want us to give you the classes, I also host classes to show you how to do self-publishing. There's 3 classes. They're $30 a piece. The classes last 2 hours. I can show you how actually to do your own books if you want to publish it somewhere else. It'll at least be professional.
Right. And this is the website that you can go to get all of your information. It's uniqueeuphonypublishing.com. And you can get all of Mrs. Pierce's contact information, email her, send her information. She'll be sure to respond to you if you are interested in becoming a vendor for this event. Again, the vendor space is only $40. And all you need to do is cash app her the $40. Send her contact information either over her website or at this phone number, 706-577-3197. If you have more questions about the event or becoming a vendor before you make the payment and you just want to find out what else you need to do, give her a call, 706-577-3197. And again, you can go ahead and cash app her, put the name of your business in the line for Danielle's Boutique. January 7th, and she'll know that's what it's for, and she'll be sure to make sure that we reserve your spaces, because right now indoors space is limited. We've already filled up a couple of the spaces, so we do have limited space indoors. So you want to go ahead and jump on this now. One great thing about Victory Drive is a high traffic area. When we have events here, all we've got to do is put some signs and advertisement out front, and people are going to stop.
That's right.
Just to see what's happening. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to miss this opportunity. I believe it will be something that will benefit you greatly. So is there anything else, any last words, remarks, anything that we did not think of so far?
I think that we're doing okay. If we don't have any questions or anything in the chat, I think we're doing pretty good. And what we're doing for the remainder of this month is just advertise, market. But we do know that it's very important that you get your money in for those spots. So just in case we don't go outside, we have a very, like you say, a limited amount of spaces on the inside. And already I know 2 or 3 of them is taken up already. So we need to go ahead and do that really quickly.
Right. And you will get a taste of the Expand Event Center when you're able to come in. You'll be able to taste some of the hors d'oeuvres and desserts that you will be able to use for your event. So we'll be vending, making sure that we do that and offer great pastries and things for the coffee.
We can't forget the coffee. We can't forget the coffee.
That's right. We can't forget the coffee. So I guess we'll have some coffee for y'all too.
We can't forget the coffee. It's coffee, canvas, and conversation. So we want to cover all the bases. And that's
Right. And
one of the
again,
reasons why we want to do it at a larger place too, because at the last place we didn't have room for the canvas. And so it really was coffee and conversation. Even though it was good coffee and conversation, we had guests that came in from Atlanta. So it worked out really good. We had a great time. But this time we want to make sure that we include the canvas. So if you're an artist and you have work, Miss a pastor, if you have work, you have artwork, you want to bring that artwork so that you can sell it or show it or whatever. I'm going to bring a couple of pieces myself. I'm an artist myself, so I'm going to bring some abstract that I have.
okay, awesome. I think I'm gonna just do a little abstract this time. I don't think I'm gonna go in depth. I'm gonna do something that's a little abstract. Tamara asks, what is the deadline for the vendor spots?
As soon as possible. It's first come, first serve. No, seriously.
First come, first serve.
First come, first
But
serve.
we will say if you aren't on the first come bandwagon, you should at least have registered by Christmas Eve.
That's right.
So that'll give you a couple
But
weeks to get on
hopefully,
in.
we're working on it, so hopefully we'll be filled up way before then. So I say you need to do it today or as soon as
Right.
possible, because
As
we're
soon as
shooting for
possible.
as soon as possible. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to say too, in order to come in, anybody can come, but we're also going to have limited seating for the spaces for you to sit and listen to the authors and be a part of that. So you definitely want to just make sure you get here good and early. Don't show up at 10:30. Show up at 10 o'clock, 10:15, so you can make sure you come in, because once we get the program started, we're going to be hitting author after author after
That's
author.
right.
And you don't want to miss what these people have to say, because as a book club host myself, it is just like, I've read some wonderful books. There are some great authors in this area, and we want to hear from them, and we want to make sure that you don't miss this information. Tracy is asking, how much is it to register to become a vendor? Is that what you're asking? Because that's the only thing that you have to pay
The only thing you
for.
have to pay for is your vending spots. Yes.
Okay, vendor
Okay.
spaces are
And
$40.
also we'll have it, and I think that the pastor will agree with me that you will have, if you're an author, you need to sign up when you come in. We'll have a sign-up sheet there so that we won't miss any of the authors, because we don't want you to leave and saying that I came there, I didn't get a chance to talk about my book and all that stuff. So we want to have a list of the authors as you come in. We'll have you to sign in, and then that way I can go from author to author to author.
Well, I think, we could probably have the authors register on Eventbrite or some
We can do
particular
that.
site, have them register in advance.
That's
That
a great
way,
idea.
that's going to be first come, first serve too. So that means if you wait until 2 days before, then you're probably going to be the last author.
Don't get a
Right.
chance to talk about your book. Because we have a limited time also, because other events are happening after us. So we can't stay there all day. So we have to get everybody in. Oh, somebody said cost of vendor. Okay, there you go.
Yes, that was Tracy, cost of vending. So it's $40 vendor space. You would send the $40 to Cash App, $Unique Euphony.
And it's also going to be on the website, set up on the website, that you can go on the website and also pay for it also if you don't have Cash App. So some people don't have Cash App. If you go on the website, you'll be able to use any card you want. Okay. You can use any card that you want. If you don't have, you can use your credit card. You can use any card. So if you don't want to do Cash App, because we don't want people to say, well, I couldn't do it because I didn't have Cash App, you can go on the website.
So here's the website, and also here is her phone number. If you want to just text or call her and get more information, 706-577-3197. And Tracy, this video is going to stay up, and I'm also going to replay it as well. So if you didn't catch the information just yet, in fact, I think we should put it in the comment section too. Let me see if I can put it in the comment section. Tamara, you were typing fast the last time. I don't know if you're still on here, because you might be able to do it faster than me, but if you're able to get something of her information in the comment section, and that way people can just
That is so awesome. We got the birthday girl working on her birthday. That's so awesome.
That's right. You know what? We got to get something for you. I got something over in this boutique that I know I can give away.
Unique Euphony has some very, very awesome people. Miss Tracy Pickett, she's our planning person. She's been our planning director for years now, and I'm telling you, they are awesome. So I'm so glad to see that they're on this, on this podcast. This is awesome.
Well, thank you so much. Let's see. And so here we go, guys. Again, Saturday, January 7th at 10:30 a.m. Coffee, Canvas, and Conversations. We are inviting the entire community to come out. Anyone who is a vendor, anyone who is an author that would like to get up and speak and share with us your publication, read a small excerpt from your book. Let us know how we can get you, how we can follow you on social media. You want to come up, we'll give everybody a few moments of peace and we'll just put an itinerary together and we'll just keep the entire day going with authors and also vendors. If you want to come set up, it's only $40 to vend, and you can go to Euphony's website to sign up as a vendor, get more information, pay for your space. And we look forward to seeing you guys again. The location is Expand Event Center, 3502 Victory Drive, Suite 3, Columbus. And this is our baby at eChurch. So we're just excited to launch this for our community. Thank you so much, Barbara. Thank you to
You're
everyone who has
welcome. Thank
tuned
you for
in.
having me.
And here it is. Tamara has it there. So this is going to be in the comment section, guys. You guys will be able to see all of her information in the comment section. Thank you so much, Tamara, for working on your birthday. Well, thank you, Barbara. You have an absolutely fantastic rest of
No
your day. I'm
problem.
going to replay this. I'll probably replay it every day until the event. So, because somebody's going to miss it. So
That's
we're
right.
going to just keep this video up so
And we'll
people can get
also
information.
run it. We also usually run them over and over again on
Okay.
Facebook. So we do our part also, and that's why we collaborate together, because we both have that same mission and that same ambition to doing things and getting it out there. We are
Yes,
being about it, not just talking about it.
that's right. Being about it, not just talking about it. But thank you so much, Barbara. You guys have an awesome day. Everybody who's watching, share this with somebody else. Share it with somebody else. Share it with somebody else. We love you. Have an absolutely fantastic day.
Bye now.
All right. Bye.